Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them.
Totti! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fluminense with the corner, there first. It's a mighty effort! And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. It'll be a throw-in. White cuts out the pass. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. And that could set him on his way. That's a fabulous ball. In for a header! Goal! Corinthians! First blood drawn! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we... Pedri! Oh, that wasn't far away. Fluminense have their second corner now. And that was somewhat errant. Out for a throw. And it's Totti. Fiddles it through. Pedri. Keeper sees it all the way. Approaching the half-hour mark. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's played forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
How very smart. He just got it right.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
And here's Suarez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, this match promised goals and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Fluminense clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Fluminense come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Gustavo Henrique. Ball is over the line. Makaleli. Costa Curta. Fluminense, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pedri! They want to be quick to recover this. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
So, third corner of the game. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked out the run. Julio Cesar will lay claim to that. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. Showing great feet there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
So their fourth corner of the game. He gets big! Goal! Fluminense! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fluminense take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Corinthians really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a sharp pass. And he's away. Looking for the run. Chance to Mohamed Salah! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Fluminense clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Fluminense could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that will be the final act. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Luis Suarez claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.